They were checking out Big Ambitions. This is a really fresh take on the Sims slash GTA slash RPG slash entrepreneur simulator tycoon game. Honestly, one of the coolest concepts for a game that I have seen in years. This VOD is going to be indexed so you can skip past the intro to any part. This is one of my save files where I've just been like, kind of building up businesses on the streets of Manhattan, which is where the game takes place. But I'm going to kind of restart the game because there's just so much has already happened. And I do think that this game merits starting from the beginning. It's in early access, and basically just think of it as an entrepreneur simulator. You're playing as an 18-year-old who gets dumped off on the streets with no money, and he has to take out a loan and start a bunch of businesses. Like, you can either be a wage slave, and just work, or you can start an empire, and that's kind of where this game begins. Anyway, it does oversimplify a lot of the business stuff satisfyingly, but I think that they do a good job. There is a lot of back and forth in this game. You can total your car. It's really interesting. There's a lot to it. It's kind of like, it's just like real life. But this is also brought to you by the people who brought us Startup Tycoon. I'm just going to go back to the main menu so that you can see that. But right now it's about $23, but it was on sale on Steam. So there we are. We're going to be starting a new game. And I guess I want to start on normal just because, life isn't easy. Life isn't easy. And we'll just make our character as pale as possible, and we'll be we'll go with my real first name, Robert Ambiguous. There we are, Robert Ambiguous. That's my real name. There you have it. The hair, we'll go for the slicked back, confident look, or we could go for these weird bangs. No, I think we'll just go with the same character. Should I be blonde? I'll probably make more money if I'm blonde, So I'll go with that. We'll take some jeans. Yeah, we'll go with basically our character from before, or we could go with the whole suit getup. No, but I'm supposed to be penniless when I start, so that doesn't make any sense. All right, we'll go with the Florida man route. We'll be wearing shorts. These aren't really... I would like to see more clothing options. This game is in early access, like I said. Where is my clothing? Oh, yeah, so I'm very scrawny, and I lack muscle in real life. So let's go ahead and do that. It's not really a great look, but it's different from my last character. Yeah, so there are more features being added in. This is early access, once again, to remind everyone here. So, don't judge a book by its cover and all that. It's been 3 months since my grandma died. I know that I'm an adult now that I'm 18 years old, but still, it feels so... There's not that much text in this game, so I'm just going to read it right now. Scary that there's no one there to take care of stuff. There's one good thing, though. At the funeral, my Uncle Fred asked me for my phone number. He said he wanted to help me get my... I don't really know him, but I guess he's... Okay, so your Uncle Fred is the guy who's pictured here. And he's kind of sleazy, but he's also like a big businessman. And he's looking out for you. And there's something virtuous about that, let's say.
Hey kid, I hope you're feeling
and he has a
better.
decent voiceover.
Anyway, I talked with a friend of mine, Richard. He owns a bunch of buildings in Hell's Kitchen. And he's kind of a big shot. Well, the bottom line is,
okay, big shot.
Has a cheap
small boy.
that,
He's a bit of a small boy.
Probably afford. It's not much.
Okay, so I have nothing. I have $10,000 that my uncle has wired to me in my account. I'm literally standing on the street in the middle of a massive city, which I think is loosely based on Manhattan. I don't think it's perfectly accurate to Manhattan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'd have to double check and make sure. I thought we were looking at Columbus Circle for a second in part of it. It might be that some of it, kind of like in the Spider-Man games, how you have parts of the city that are real, and then parts that are just made up. Whoa, I went into a store accidentally. Anyway, I need a house, so I'm going to go ahead and rent this. One thing that I will say is I'm curious if they're going to implement health in the game, because there are some rules of the road that you need to obey. Like, you can't just go full GTA and disobey the law and everything. I almost totaled my car because I was like, oh, I could just crash into things. It's not okay to just crash into things. Also, shout out to Northern Lion, if I forgot to say it in the intro. Northern Lion is the one from whom I discovered this game, so do check out Northern Lion's playthrough on it, as he has very excellent taste, and he has good takes on these things. So, but here we are. We've rented full energy. So we go into our new IKEAN apartment. This is the adjective to describe IKEA, because I think it looks kind of like IKEA. We're going to go ahead and fall asleep. We have energy bar, we have food, and then we have happiness. It's kind of simplified, but pretty much we're looking at leveraging businesses throughout the game. You know what I mean. We are a nobody right now.
And I also transferred a couple of bucks to your bank account because I want to make sure you get
Okay, so he
something
wants to
to
make
eat,
sure that I
okay?
don't
Promise.
starve, so he's just giving me money. He's patronizing me. But the thing is, I'm only 18. I know that our protagonist looks a little bit older than 18, except he has this strange, like, Legend of Zelda Goron type of run. Or what do you call the guys, like the very muscular guys from, what is it, Kakariko Village? It's also 5:36 a.m. I'm literally going to sleep on a bench for a few hours. Yes, I'll buy a fridge after sleeping on a bench. Can you get ticketed for this? Is that allowed? There have been days. There have been days. That's all I'm gonna say, chat. That's all. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. Nah, your boy used to live in the city. You guys know this about me, right? I'm a city boy. Although this is somewhat accurate to the city. Oh, here I go. I'm a risk taker. I'm crossing in front of traffic. I thought that the cops were going to give me a ticket for jaywalking or something like this. No kitchen. Well, I do have a kitchen. Anyway, we're bringing back a fridge. We're playing The Sims right now. There's no fast travel. We do get a car. At least I don't think there's fast travel. If there is, then I haven't gotten up to it yet. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and rotate this. Look, you can even do things diagonally. It's The Sims 3. So satisfying. Now we need to go to the local supermarket and buy 3 units of fresh food. So we're trying to stock up our fridge so that we don't starve to death. It remains to be seen if you can starve to death, honestly. Also, Phoenix Siren, thank you very much for the sub. Sorry I missed that before. And Danny, thank you very much for the bits. Sorry I missed that. Sorry if I missed anything else too. While I was doing the intro, I had those off for a second. We're going to El Gato, which means the cat food market, right, in Spanish? Because El means the in Spanish. And I knew that. Here we are. 2, 3. Let's get even more than this much, because we're going to need a lot of food. It remains to be seen. I don't know if this can spoil. The frozen food isn't quite as good. It's cheaper. But I imagine I need to cook it. You're constantly fighting against time and money in this game. How much, like, of a loan should I take out? How many employees should I hire?
Again. I've been playing Project Zomboid because of you. Much love.
Hey, Frank the Tank. Thank you very much for the sub. Happy it's helped you find some more stuff you enjoy. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, it's like how much survival is in the game? Can you get arrested because it looks a lot like GTA? Personally, I like the isometric aspect of it. I mean, it's not perfectly isometric. It's really 3D. It is in perspective, but it has that kind of look and feel. Let's go back in and eat food. So there we go. Food has been had.
Hey, kid.
Okay.
I've
Kid.
gone ahead and paid your first rent, but that's it, okay?
He has such an
You need to get
unreasonably
out there
deep
and get a
voice.
job. Anything at all. You just
And
need
he's
a
one of
salary,
those people that it sounds like there's something in his mouth when he's talking. Like he ran out of space in the bank, so he needs to store physical cash in his mouth. Like either as chewing tobacco, or maybe he's just dipping at the same time as he's storing gold doubloons inside of his mouth. That's a possible theory, but yeah. He is definitely sleazy. Okay, so we have to work for a day. So this is basically just a sad life. I had this job once, chat. I had exactly this job. I'm gonna unassign myself. What? Can I, not even sketch. Can I just work even without? Okay, no, I can't. I cannot make money that way. But pretty much we have $6,700 left. None of this is a loan. This is just money that my uncle has charitably given to me. Hey, Zero's Empire. Thanks very much. You gonna do any more Rogue Tower? Haven't really had plans to do Rogue Tower. Just kind of like checking out more stuff. Though honestly, we could do some more Rogue Tower, to be fair. Yeah, that VOD did very well. It was like very popular on YouTube. I can never really predict what will do well, but I always find that whenever I try to do something again, like, I don't know, people aren't really into it. Oh, wait a second. I gotta cancel? I gotta cancel. I gotta wake up at before the shift starts. Sorry, I thought I was supposed to wake up at the time that the shift started. That would be such a good excuse on your first day of work if you came in late. Like, oh, I thought that meant wake up at that time, not be here. Why? Well, why start? Why tell me I have to work at 8? I mean, I got up at 8. Anyway, it's not just about working at a supermarket. As you can probably imagine, in this game, you can buy up businesses and, well, you have to build them up at first, but it's about, like, renting and then buying buildings. And it's just about, like, building leverage, but it's kind of that, it's kind of like that compound return, you know? It's just like a very satisfying game loop to see. Okay, so people are going to come into the store. We're going to work for 8 hours right here. I'm just speeding up time. We could actually... We could wait out the whole time, but we made, what, 8 hours times $25. Not a bad wage for a grocery store. I mean, I imagine living in a city, it would be extremely expensive. But yeah, what do we make? $200? So we're going to need to work another day. And this is just to give you a taste of the dirt, you know, of working in the salt mines. We're literally going to work at the supermarket for 2 days. And then your uncle says, like, leave that job. You're a schmuck, you know. $25 an hour for that would be pretty good. My bad. Now, also, I have no food in me. This does slow me down, I believe. Haven't yet starved to death in the game, though it's possible that might be something that happens. Okay, so we made money. We made money. Now, why are we losing money and gaining money every day? I just want to go ahead and look at this. Bizman. Is it under Bizman? No, is it under EconoView? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Ongoing expenses, $43.87. So that is for our apartment. We're paying for our apartment every day, so, you know, we got to pay rent. So that's $43.87 a day. Our salary is $200, but that's active income, you know? Like, we actually have to go out and buy that or and pay for that. Now, I don't know if I should... I'm just going to go ahead and eat food right here before the day begins, too. It's not that expensive, and I got to make sure that my character's energy stays up. Because I've got to have energy to scan and bag the groceries. I'm kind of getting nostalgic playing this. Hey, 43rd Divergence. Thanks very much for the 2 months. Only because I had basically this job. It was not a good job. Just make sure that they don't, like, treat you horribly if you would take one of these jobs and you're... Some of the people who watch my... I imagine a lot of you guys have these jobs right now you're at, you know. Like, it might not be the greatest job you can get.
You got a job. Well done. You're a chip off the old
But it's
block,
something,
just like
you
your
know?
dad. I think
Oh my
you
god, I almost
have
had
your
massive
age when he
medical
started his
bills.
first business. Look, if you need a loan to start something.
Okay, so we got to take out a loan. Okay, so of course it's a great idea for a grocery store clerk with no experience in the world to take out a very risky loan of $15,000 in order to rent a store and then sell mugs in it, which is what we're going to be doing. This is going to be our first business. We're going to Jensen Capital because we know a guy. I want a new loan. Oh, we could do investments here too. Amount to loans, we need $15,000. We have to make sure that we say that these are United States dollars. There we are. Not Australian dollars. Crikey. Find out that was my... No, I can... Actually? No, you guys haven't heard my Australian impression. I have a rather good Australian impression. But I'll just leave you to find that in my VOD history. Okay, so, what am I saying? I have no skills whatsoever. Oh, this is interesting. In each playthrough, the buildings that you can go to change. I did not know that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and rent out a building. Retail building of maximum 75 square feet in the garment district using Google Maps. Google Maps. So funny. I wonder what that's based on. Oh my gosh. It's almost as if it's based on... There we are. So we'll go there. Rent this. Did we... Hang on a second. Might need to open it in Bizman. Open in Bizman. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and rent this building for $16 a day. There's a breakdown. I mean, it is kind of like big boy economics game. So we're going to start a gift shop. This is the starting one. Oh, and we need a goofy name for our business. So what was it going to be? AA's shop of Small boy cups. That's pretty good. Okay, get mugged. That's pretty good. All right, it goes to Peaches. Get mugged. Sus imposter gifts. There we go. Yeah, get mugged. Yeah, because that's pretty much all that we're selling here. And that's like a goofy name so that people feel vaguely threatened to come into the store. And then we're going to go ahead and quit our job at the local supermarket. So how do we do this again? Can we do it without going to... Oh, yeah, we just quit the job. I don't even need to put in my 2 weeks. I worked for literally 2 days, and then I just leave. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't send me my paycheck.
So you're a gift shop owner now, huh?
Yeah, big man.
Very good. Very good.
Why did you make
Now
me
we got
work
some
for those
shopping
2
to do.
days, Uncle?
We'll get you some furniture and some really nice products to sell in there.
Why does he sound so oddly sarcastic?
I also wanted to mention I recently invested in a car dealership, and we found...
Okay, so he invested in a
kind of
car
old
dealership. He's
regular
very
car in the
sketchy.
workshop in the back, but it still runs. It's not much.
See, this
but
is
it's yours if you
characterization
want it.
of Uncle
The keys in
Fred.
the glove compartment.
He got us a car called a Hansa Mimic, which is absolutely not based on anything in real life. Hansa Mimic, folks. It's not a good car. I'm wondering if the car gets randomly generated or if it's always just our piece of crap. Hang on a second. Oh, it is. It's different from the other one. The last time I got it in red, it was dangerous. But now we got it in gray, so it's basically like a mom car. Nah, this isn't even at mom car level. This is actually kind of a scary car to own. It's something about like the matte gray paint, which just says, I didn't fix the car. Yeah.
Ah, you found the car.
All right, I'm going to do an illegal U-turn.
Get any parking tickets. As I said earlier,
There we go.
it's time to pick up some stuff.
Actually, it's a
from the
K-turn.
store.
Oh, Jesus, please don't crash into me. We do sort of need to obey the law while we're here. Why not use Wasta? Oh, I can use Wasta to move if I change it in the options? Thank you for that. I didn't know that. As I'm illegally... hang on a second. Okay, so we gotta go ahead and get stuff for the business. Now our uncle... We've basically been eating out of the hand of Uncle Fred for the last 25 minutes. But, gosh, now we need to park legally, unfortunately. I'm just going to pull an illegal... cross of the intersection. This is fine. The police aren't here, but there is some form of like legislation going on in this game. Fortunately, I got a great parking spot in front of the place. Now the parking spot does make a difference. I will go ahead and change that though. I didn't know that. Point and click. Cancel. I don't want to do controller. Cancel. Move. Oh, I could do that. Hang on a second. That is kind of nice. It's fine. I'm okay with it as point and click. I don't really mind it. Okay, opens in 14 hours. I totally did this wrong. It's fine. I'm going to need the car anyway. Actually, I won't even need the car. Who am I kidding? A lot of the earlier missions are best just completed on foot. Honestly, because I can use a hand truck. Which is like, you know, one of those things that you push stuff around on, like one of those carts. And in case if you didn't know what a hand truck was, I just think that the name hand truck is kind of silly. Wait a minute. No, I'm going to my store. Where is my house? Oh, my house is across the street because I rented the building across from my house. How smart I am. All right, but yeah, like it's night. We can't do this at night because Amazon, I guess, doesn't exist. See, if I were starting a business, well, how would you... Actually, come to think of it, a lot of the stuff that you would need for a business is located at, like, the Home Depot and stuff like that, right? I don't know. I've never owned one. Hey, Tuxedo Insane. Thank you very much for the Prime. Do appreciate it. AA tip of the day. Crime is okay if the police aren't around. So, I'll tell you how I discovered that there are laws in this game. Obviously, when I started playing, I had the best of intentions that I didn't drive around like a maniac. I'm honestly not being sarcastic. I drove within the law. I was obeying traffic signals. Though I do think the way that it is in early access right now, the only thing that is really a consequence for not obeying the law is just damaging your car. Like, don't crash into things because your car can get destroyed. If you happen to notice that before. But yeah, we're back at Square Appliances. There's a hand truck suddenly. Oh-huh. Now we're going to go ahead and buy a cabinet. We can press Alt if we want to see everything. Now we can carry one box at a time, so I'm just going to do these on the hand truck, which allows me to carry multiple. Stack of shopping baskets, so we're going to bring these out. And they're totally okay with it if I just steal this from the store. And a rounded shelf. So here's a rounded shelf, 1,200. It does take a little bit of finding things to get used to it. And that's a lot of money. That's $2,770. But I'm totally comfortable just taking this risk on the off chance that maybe that many people's worth of money will want to buy mugs from me. I don't want to risk the car, so I'm just going to continue, like what... Basically, this is just a freak show, me running with this thing. Look at me. Who moves like this? Who does that? Hey, Barsep, thank you very much for gifting the sub. Yeah, I would like to see alternate modes of transportation. Like, I think a skateboard would be interesting in this. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put these down. This is our business that we're renting. This is our shop. This is going to be our gift shop. And you do get to kind of customize things. So cabinet with drawers. Cabinet is pretty good to place first. Let's P, we'll place that, and we'll go into, like, the Sims mode here. I can't remember which side is which right here. Let's put this in front of the glass so that we can check and make sure that no one's stealing anything when they walk out of the store. I don't believe that that's a thing in the game, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get, like, the feng shui right, you know? Oh, no. I placed it in... Oh, no, that was right. Wasn't it? I think it was. It'd be nice if I could move the camera a little bit more, but... You know, I'm stuck in isometric, and that's fine. Stack of shopping baskets. Put those opposite the cash register. Operationally, it makes sense. Streamline, efficiency, and the rounded shelf, we'll have to watch the customers. Now, one thing that may actually come into play here is customers, when they come in the store, they do make a mess. So we want to try to get them to walk around as little of the store as possible. I think that might actually be a thing. So we'll just try to keep them at the entrance. Don't go into the store, please. Just buy something and leave. Okay, they can barely walk like that. That's perfect. Good. Get in and then get out. That's it. Great. Okay, so we have all the furniture for the store.
Very nice. Starting to look like a real store now. Next, we have to buy some things.
Man,
for
he's
you
so,
to
like,
sell.
mawkish.
For the time being, you're gonna have to go to a wholesale store, but
Very
eventually,
good.
down the road, you'll do a whole lot better by importing directly from the manufacturer overseas.
Okay, so eventually, yeah, we want to do stuff online and whatnot. Like, but for now, we have to buy stuff at Metro Wholesale, which is over here. Again, I'm not going to get in the car because, chat, you don't want to see me drive a car in this game. It'll ruin my clout. I'm just going to get another hand truck. I was going to say something else. I was going to say something that was, I'm not allowed to say. You wouldn't get one of these things at a store. You get a hand truck. That's what I'm going to get at the store. There we go. Good old hand truck. I'm going to get a bunch of paper bags, and I'm going to get cheap gifts because, yeah, everybody wants to buy a gift. There we go. All right, let's just get more than the thing that we're supposed to get because I know I'm going to need it. Yeah. All right. Here we go. $2,400. I'm still going to have plenty of money left over, I think. Because as it turns out, in this game, the one thing I will say that is a bit annoying is it is not this easy to start a business. Like, if you started a business in the middle of Manhattan trying to sell mugs to everyone, like, you're going to die. Like, you won't be able to feed yourself. You're going to run out of... Nobody wants a mug in Manhattan. I guess unless if you slap I Heart New York on it. But then you need this crazy property that's... Like, it's so expensive to pay rent in these places. I don't know how they're selling all these mugs. Sorry, this comes from vast experience of actually, like, living and working in Manhattan. Many storefronts in Manhattan are just totally empty because no one can possibly afford the rent. Like, it is crazy. It is insane. Here we go. We're stocking up the store. We're putting in the mugs and whatever those are. What even are those?
Great
like a
work,
pamphlet.
kiddo.
Yeah, I would
Now
love a
it's time
pamphlet.
To open up and start handling some cash, making some money. I'm crossing my fingers.
Oh, I already put paper bags in there. Okay, never mind. Let's just put these boxes at the back. Because why not? So P... Oh, we'll put that down there. And now I've got another one. So I got extra paper bags. Ooh, big spender. I got extra paper bags. And I got, what did I get? I got extra cheap souvenirs. And they don't mind if you just steal hand trucks in this game. They just magically teleport back to wherever they were going. See, it's gone. I do like that. I do like that. Okay, so we're going to use the Bizman schedule. Now we got to open up the store. Get mugged! Ah, people love it. It's so risque. Open it, I forget what, oh yeah, schedule. Mr. Blue Hand tells us where to go. So let's go ahead and just open every single day. And we'll open from 8 o'clock to 16 o'clock. That's fine. This is good because before I accidentally hired an employee to work for 84 hours a week and she wasn't too happy about that. Anyway, we're going to start working at the cash register, and now I'm going to... So now I'm not working for someone else, I'm working for myself, and this man is just coming in and... He's just stealing. No, he's not actually stealing. But there we go. I made some money. Somebody else comes in. It doesn't display the money as I'm making it. It kind of sums it up at the end of the day. That would be one thing I think would be cool. Business currently. Okay, so we just closed the business. We didn't make a lot of money today. I'm going to unassign myself. But yeah, we made a couple of sales. We got to run the business for 2 days now. Hortensia. That looks very risque. I don't know what that is. But the, like, pneumatic pink lettering seems sensual to me, is all I'm saying. Maybe they're giving people hand trucks in there. I'm going to go ahead and sleep until when? Are they Simlish grunting noises? I hadn't really put that together. I mean, I haven't really seen too much more of what is like The Sims here. Do I know where you can get the old Zoo Tycoon? I think you have to get the physical disc nowadays. I don't know if you can download it online. Is there like a service that sells it, like GOG? Do they have it licensed? That's a good game. That's another good Tycoon game. Okay, so I didn't make money totally, but now I am. Let me just go ahead back into Econoview really quick before I go back to the business. So I'm paying for my rent. I'm paying off a loan that I took out too, because remember I took out that loan. Wait a minute, parking fees? What the hell? I must have accidentally parked somewhere that I'm not supposed to. That's a mistake. Oh dang, I left my... This is the vast expense of having a car parked in the city. Why did he... This is basically the worst scam that my uncle, put on me. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, if you move to the city, you sell your car, dude. Get rid of that car. Is the car slightly out of the parking spot? Oh my god, I parked next to a fire hydrant. What an idiot. How am I this stupid? Oh no, it wasn't legal. It said it was legal. I'm not gonna... Alright, now I'm just going to disobey all traffic laws. You'll never take me. Oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me about the fire Well, I wasn't looking. I was just being a ding-dong. I didn't see that I was parked next to a fire hydrant. Idiot. I'm such an idiot. Hang on a second. Let me turn down the radio. It does annoy me. Turn it down. What is that? What is that? Hip-hop music? Turn it off. There is quite an extensive, like mumble rap soundtrack in this game. Okay, we've got legal, free. I'm fine. I've kind of, like, impolitely taken up both parking spots so that no one can park near me, so it's easy to pull out. Good. Hashtag life lessons. Can you parallel park? I don't know. Well, I don't think you have to do that everywhere. It's funny. When I moved out of New York, I practically never had to parallel park again. So now let's just look at the deluge of people who want to buy mugs. Now, they do make comments as they come in. This guy, he just hates the store. He doesn't like me. But what they generally say is, if we can just pause when the next person comes in. Come on, somebody's going to buy a mug by 10 a.m. You know you want one. It's... The walls and floors are so ugly here. It's unclear if she's actually saying that. Why did she buy, like, 3 things? This is so uncommon. I burnt the parking spot. Really? Why am I expected to know the rule? No. Now, the New York test, what did I do? The New York driving test is... you do have to parallel park. I don't think you have to do that in every state. That was a pain. Though I almost never parallel park in the South. It's funny. Here we go. They don't like it when I don't play music. Basically, everyone hates my store, but they can't resist just spending all of their money on mugs. This is the deep lore of this world. Chat, I find this to be emphatically unrealistic. However, I'm willing to buy it. You know, instead of losing $245 a day, now we go home at 4 o'clock. We've set our own hours. We're our own boss. The only thing is that we're leveraging a very uncomfortable loan. But we also have a sleazy uncle to bail us out in case if anything gets really bad. It's fine. We don't have any collateral, except for that car. I don't know what happens if I lose the car, come to think of it. That would be bad. But let's go ahead and sleep again. Also, the Wizard Gandhi, thank you very much for the Prime. Day 6 summary. We're finally making money. We have one business, although I myself am the one running it. Now, the plot thickens.
Well,
Uncle Fred.
Around and stacking cash already.
Stacking cash, yeah.
Would have been so proud. I think it's time for your first hire. And don't forget to take that course.
They have a good voice actor for him. I do like their voice actor.
All right?
Okay, so again, I'm going to go ahead and obey the life lesson of never drive a car in Manhattan. Honestly, don't do. I was talking to my dad the other day about how he had driven a car in Manhattan. My dad has some wild life stories. He was like, yeah, I just didn't pay the parking tickets. Like, because I saw another guy. I was like, Dad, that's irresponsible. You have to do this. Wasn't me. This is my dad. It's like, yeah. And then they came after me, and I had to settle with them. I don't know. Yeah, and I was like, that's pretty cool of you, Dad. That's pretty cool. Oh, God. You ever just, like, you hear stories from your dad as he starts to age, and stories that you never heard when he was younger, but then just, like, slip out of him as he forgets that he didn't tell you, like, whoops. Everyone's dad has them, and if you haven't heard them, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time until your dad gets to that breaking point. Son, I didn't tell you this. I meant to. Oh, Jesus, I just jaywalked again. Hey, Crisp Milk. Thank you for... Milk. Crisp Milk. Thank you very much for the Prime. Yeah, owning a car in the big city is expensive. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when I used to commute to Manhattan, I didn't own a car at all. Oh, Jesus! I've been hurt. I'll sue you. Start a recruitment campaign for customer service. Okay, so yeah, we didn't have enough time to go to the... We have to go to a temp agency. Or just an employment agency, really. Similar kind of work that they do. But we are going to... What time do they open at? 9? Alright, I'll just sleep till 9. I need the energy anyway. What do you guys think of this game so far? The only thing that I've read of it that was critical in Steam reviews was that, like, there aren't enough features yet, which is just, yes, we want more game. It's in early access. So I'm like, yes, bravo, I too want more game. I imagine that once you get into, like, several hours into it, it could start to get slightly repetitive, but I kind of like it. It's, it reminds me a lot of app games that I enjoy that are kind of oddly repetitive, kind of mixed with cookie clicker, that makes the boring stuff seem fun. I just think it's a great concept for a game, and that was why I was, like, dying to do it. Anyway, hang on a second. Okay, so anyway, here we are at the... Every place is slightly soulless, though. Everyone has the same posture. Okay, they're moving their arms. They're still alive in here. Okay. It kind of reminds me of that Hobo Tough Life game, too, at the same time. Get mugged! Alright, so this is the mug shop where we need someone to do customer service, which really just means sit there and stand. Amount of candidates, 1. days to deliver, 1 days. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to make it take too much longer than that. This is kind of a boring part. So we got a campaign. So now we do have to wait for the agency to find somebody to recruit. Hopefully someone who's young and doesn't know their own value. Oh, please don't hit me. I do wish that there were, like, cops in this game enforcing the law. That would just make it that much more paranoid. Oh god, I have to obey the law. Jaywalking is not illegal everywhere, chat. Depending upon how you do it. We're gonna run the business for a day. Take a shot every time I say hand truck. Honestly, you'll be gone by the end of the stream. You will be schlizzled. Sorry, slizzard. You will be munted. I just learned these words yesterday, and I am enthused about using them. No jaywalking anywhere in the UK? Well, the funny part is that there's some places where there's no right on red in the US. As I was driving down the East Coast, I think it's almost everywhere. One of the few places that you can't make a right on red is like Manhattan, and also select parts of certain towns. Usually it's labeled. But I was like paranoid because there's some places where you can make a right on red, even with like a red arrow, and it seems like you shouldn't. It's really bizarre. There we go. I'm fine. I have no need for health care. I live in the United States. I just hope I'm okay. And everything has been fine so far. God forbid that I were to get an underlying pre-existing condition, though. Then I would just descend into the sewer and rely on my sleazy uncle in order to bail me out with some health care by paying out of pocket for my procedure. And that's exactly how it's been. Chat, I don't have benefits. I am very afraid of what might happen to me. No, I do have health care, though. I do. No, I'm, like, young enough to have a catastrophic health care plan. It'd be interesting if they added stuff like that in this game. Like, oh, you know, you need to pay for health care now that you're an entrepreneur. This game shows the nice parts of entrepreneurship, but not all the real parts of it. Oh, I'm waiting in the... No, I'm waiting in line. This is America. I'm not waiting in a queue. What am I... Do they think that I'm a British man? No. No, I wait in a line. Yeah. Massive queues. Jaywalking is made up of insult used to force pedestrians off. Yes, jaywalking. Yeah, walking as a jay. Like a loon or a crazy person. Isn't that where the term jay came from? Can I state that in written form? Oh, wait a second. No, dang. I did it wrong. Okay, now the food is in the fridge. Now, I've been very much up on this, but you can go to, like, local joints, let's say, and get pizza. Like, there's a place called, I want to say it was Luca's Pizza down the block here. Oh, no, wow! Oh, this is cool. So in my last playthrough, there was a place called Luca's Pizza right down the block, but it's not here anymore. Now we have the green salad. By Jove, there's green salad in here. What will they think of next? Discount market. What are they selling? Oh, they're selling food too? I didn't really need to go to El Gato. I could have just gone here. This is so much easier. What else is there? 5 cups? 5 cups? I don't know what real-life restaurant that could be based on. There's never been 5 of anything in the name of a restaurant title. Only 4, 3, 6, 7. Never have I seen the number 5 put in there. Why salad when I can pizza? Did I miss Luca's Pizza? 7:58. Oh, all right. I'll wake up early for work. 2 minutes early. Fashionably late. Early. There we go. Wow. Look at me go. $160.31. Wait a minute. Why is the bad sound playing? Get Mugged is open, but no employees are there. There we are. Now, does it say the name? Yeah, there we go. Get Mugged. I love it. All right, let's, whoops. Oh, we can move all that. Sticky fingers again. Sticky fingers. Stealing things from my own store again. It's awkwardly quiet. The walls are so ugly. I'll take everything. These people have such a buying addiction that they come in. I have to buy everything that I look at through the window. Oh my god. Only thing, you know, I don't mind the UI here. Oh yes, we got a message. Hang on a second. I'm going to stop working because I want to stop doing menial labor for myself. Hang on a second. All right, I'm answering my phone. Get mugged. Wait a minute. No, wrong thing. Whew. Okay, yeah. Jose Hernandez. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, I thought I quit that job, didn't I? Well, whatever. Then they'll just have to fire me instead, and I'll get the golden parachute out of the supermarket. Anyway, yeah, we got somebody on the line. Stephanie Evans, 51-year-old woman. Okay, so she's had like she's had work experience. Customer service, 47%. All right, that's almost passing. Cleaning, 7%. We don't need her for that as much. You're hired. Yeah. 4 days week, medium. Okay, so she wants to work part-time. I don't love that. The last person I had wanted to work full-time, but I'll take you because I have literally no one else to speak to. And I'm paying you $22. Okay, so I have to go ahead and make Get Mugged. Has no employees. Okay, so we gotta go to the Bizman schedule. Where do we go here again? Schedule. Here we go. Okay, so we've got Stephanie Evans. We haven't seen her yet because she hasn't shown up. There we are. So she's going to work. Let's go ahead and just check on her for a second. I want to make sure that she's okay. My employees. So Stephanie Evans is 51. So she wants to work 4 days a week, and she wants to work part-time. I'm going to assume that means 4 hours a day because full-time means 8. I tried overworking them, and they weren't too happy about that, chat. So I'm going to go ahead and do... also, R3D0. Red 0. Thank you very much for the prime. Five guys, 5 cups. We'll do default. Yep, you work at Get Mugged. Good. And let's shorten your schedule to maybe 4 hours a day, 28 hours a week. So I guess she wants to work 20 hours a week, but we're going to give her off on Friday and Saturday. Well, she also wanted to work... Man, she really doesn't want to work that much. I hate to say it. But I guess we can pencil her in somehow. But, as you know, I mean, the point is we're keeping her happy. We aren't paying for anything else. 4 days a week. She does like the part-time. Hang on a second. Let me just see if part-time means, like, real-life part-time. Okay, so we'll give her off on Friday. Summer Fridays. Wow. But then let's go back to my employees. Stephanie. Okay, so she is still working part-time when we do that. Can we have her work slightly more? Because I want the business to be open for longer. Say that we gave her 1 more hour every day. So 20 hours a week. 4 days a week. That is technically part-time, right? 20 hours? Okay, can we stretch her schedule so that she works even more? And she still doesn't complain, because basically we want them to work as much as possible for as little money as possible without them complaining. So we're going to continue doing this. I'm just saying, guys, I mean, yeah. It's not clean, but it is business. Here we go. So 24 hours a week. Okay, what about if you work like 28 hours a week? She's still okay with that. Okay, my employees, okay, schedule. What about 8 hours a day for 4 days a week? Oh, she doesn't like that, so she wants to work for only 7? What a dingus. Now we got to close an hour early because she doesn't want to work till then. Oh, well, this is the point where we'll need to find... She's really not a very good employee. I would prefer somebody who wanted to work other times. But, you know, we have only 1 employee. We can't be very picky right now. We paid $500.
Yeah, look at who's the boss.
If you're fired, pay her nothing to work 12 hours a day. Well, some people want to work like that, you know?
But it also gives you extra time. Time to start cleaning up these floors. Oh.
What is on the floor, Uncle Fred? Have people just been coming into the business and... It's defecating on the floor. Just, it's so ugly in here. I hate it. Who knows? Buy a cleaning station from... Okay, so back we go to Square Appliances. Now I'm going to tell you a story from the real life AA. I worked basically every job in a restaurant when I was going through college. It was a great time. It was a great time. But my shifts would be like 16 hours. I would work from like 4 p.m. to like 6 a.m. That was my shift. And I wore like 3 different hats in the time. But I would always go home, like, and, you know, that was like the whole week, basically, in work. I'm not even sure it was okay. But, you know, that's how I got through college. Buy a cleaning station from Square Appliances. Did I even go to the right place? Wait a minute. Cleaning station. Wait, no, there it is. Yeah, there we go. We just need more than one cleaning station. So everything is filthy. It's just disgusting. What type of restaurant? Well, I also worked in the bar. And then you have to clean the bar at the very end of the night. There's just so much other stuff. Like someone just spilled, you know, like Coca-Cola or whatever they were drinking all over the floor and the TV. And that's only like, you know, because people stay up really late drinking Coca-Cola. This is what was told to me when I was, you know, when I was working at the restaurant. Yeah. Can we get run over? No, we can't get run over. But it was a great time. I really do recommend that all young people do this. Okay, there we go. We've placed the cleaning station. You know, let's put it in the back room here. Because it kind of detracts from the atmosphere, you know? Oh, nice. And we can use the camera to move around there. That is nice. That is quite nice. Okay, so now we're going to clean the crap all over off the floor. So we just use our Swiffer duster, and there we go. Ying, 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 ying. It's clean. Could have been a Waffle House. Indeed. 98% clean.
Floors are looking good. Make sure you keep them
Man,
clean.
it's the
You don't want
creepiest
customers
uncle to
walking around
have.
in a dirty store, okay?
No, wouldn't want them in a dirty
Now,
store,
back
Uncle
to
Fred.
business. Maybe it's
Then you
time
might have to
start
take
looking
me
for
out
other
with the rest of the
opportunities.
garbage, Uncle
By any
Fred.
chance, have you noticed that people, your customers,
Your
are looking for
customers
something
are
to
looking
drink?
for... That's the way he
How about
talks. It's
stocking
very,
the fridge or
very
something
creepy.
like that with cans of soda?
Drinks fridge,
Can
box
make
of
some
soda
extra
cans.
money.
I think we're going to need the car, folks. Even if we don't, let's just drive the car around in tandem to scare everyone. Where is my car, anyway? Has it been towed yet? No, Coca-Cola isn't code for something else. I doubt it. You're probably wrong. Everyone at the restaurant was drinking nothing but Coca-Cola all night. All these young people coming in festive and happy, really happy. They were drinking so much Coca-Cola. Yeah. They were having a great time. Yeah, I know they were drinking just massive, massive quantities of alcohol. Anyway, I think it blew up my eardrums having that job, but I did like it. It was a fun time. I do recommend that people work in hospitality. I think it's a good industry for learning all about the business, like with a DA. Hang on a second. Where is Stephanie? Stephanie, go to work. Hang on a second. I'm going to illegally run through the red light. I love breaking the law. Yes, it's great. There we are. Okay, great. In video games, chat, I would never break the law in real life. Everything I do is follow the law. There we are. Wait a minute. Why does it say legal 8? Oh, because I have to pay all that money. Oh, you know what I did? I stayed in that parking spot all night and I got charged for the Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay, we got to remember to get the car out of here. Hang on a second. All right, so it makes sense to me why I did what I had to do. I had to Venmo someone all of this money. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, we'll get the drinks fridge. Can we just walk out and steal it? I haven't seen this yet. Steal. No, I have to pay. There's no option to. All right. Place my order. Kind of reminds you of the daily life of the... What is that? That old Flash game where you have to sneak out of the classroom to go to the bathroom? What was that? I think it was on Addicting Games. It kind of reminds me of that. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Jesus! Near miss. Let's go to Metro Wholesale. Hang on a second. I do need to pay attention to the road. There's so much weaving in the lane, though. It really is. Oh my god. He stopped short. That was not a smooth stop. No, please stop. The annoying part is that people try to drive up behind you when you're trying to parallel park. Like, they don't give you room. It does feel like a lived-in world, but honestly, they did a pretty good job. There's not too much. There's clearly not too much going on in this world, but it does feel lived in. You know what I mean? Like, they did a great job with the simple concept in this game. I'm just gonna park the wrong way. This is fine. No one noticed what was happening. Inside. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. I am enjoying. I mean, honestly, I enjoy it without them adding in the features. It just makes it feel slightly more cursed and amazing. So we're gonna buy 2 boxes of soda cans because look at all the amazing things. Cheap male clothing. That sounds a little sus. Let me just put on my cheap clothes today. Here I am. Have me. There we go. Why did you hire 2 people? That seems like a bit excessive. Nobody's coming in to buy wholesale. Everybody's importing everything from, well, probably China. I mean, isn't that where we get everything nowadays? There we go. All right, back in the car. Back in the car. Oh no, I accidentally parked the hand truck behind it. Now, the hand truck does have collision, and I've been unable to get out of a parking spot due to a hand truck. Look at me, I'm a risk taker. Ooh, but you won't crash into me, because then you'll have to pay for the insurance. You'll have to explain it. I have a dash cam, but I'm going to edit out the parts. Yeah. I don't have a dash cam, chat, but I should probably get a dash cam. Oh, Jesus! Okay, that was really bad. I did not see that coming. Yeah, so now well, you do get to see the real-life physics taking place here. My car's at only 95%. Nope, there's no insurance in this game. It's been simplified. That was a head-on collision. Just the entire game is over. Oh my god, medical bills. I don't have umbrella insurance. Jesus. No, I think I don't think any type of insurance can save you from that amount of stupid. Okay, so yeah, I mean I'm a ding dong, you know. Whoops-a-daisy. It's all right. You're fine. Okay, let's go ahead and manage the storage. Tuesday. I guess we'll make some trips. Let's make some trips. I don't want to have to repark that car. That's a big risk. We'll go back into our stupid store and get the hand truck. There we go. Okay, so to prevent people from walking around the store a lot more, like I said before, we're going to go ahead and just put this here. So people have to ask me for the beverage, and they can't just get it themselves because I don't trust them. They'll take them and say, oh no, it was my beverage. I walked into the store with it. And then in order to maintain my relationship with my customers, I'll have to go, okay, while I'm bullied by my customers, and I secretly place video cameras around the store to show that some of them were actually stealing from me. But then I can't really get anything out of it because I can't press charges, and that's just awkward. I stole a hand truck from that store, I think. Or is that just in your car? Oh well. Anyway, there does seem to be a lot of risk here, but I do like the simplification. Anyway, this is all of the work that it takes to get just one of our businesses started. So it is difficult, but you know, like it'll be worth it in the end because then we're gonna have an automated stream of income. Okay, so I got the soda cans. There we go. All right. Bring this back here. And I'm pretty sure we're still restocking from the back here.
Continue listening to your customers and keep improving. Keep improving.
Thanks.
By the way, you know you don't build an entire empire with just a gift shop, right?
No.
You should consider.
I will be the #1 mug salesman in the whole city.
Go rushing into something willy-nilly. You gotta know what people
Is
want.
willy-nilly one of your friends, Uncle Fred?
Market
Yeah, this is willy-nilly, and this is Joey Snowy. I don't know. That does sound like somebody he knows, though. Okay, so we gotta figure out demand. Let's go to Market Insider. The gift shop, yeah, gift shop only. Well, we can get real estate as well. I think that's kind of cool that eventually when it gets better. Because real estate seems... I don't really know. I've never owned any of these things. Nor has anybody in my family like own a business. It's kind of neat though. It's interesting to conjecture. You know, in my greedy mind, someday I will own a business. But then some people kind of oversimplify that. So burger is very in demand. People really want that classic, expensive female clothing donut. Let's open all of these right
Now
next to each other.
In business, we always research a market before we go into it. You'll
Okay.
never get rich by supplying products that aren't in demand. Before you start your
All right,
next
so I need, for some reason, I need a diploma. Clap. Doubt it. I can just go on YouTube and see what people are looking up. I know I'm oversimplifying chat here. I'm a dingus. Don't listen to me. Okay, so Stephanie is going to be working tomorrow, so we don't really need to worry about the business. You know, we could close the business 1 hour early, only because she refuses to work. So, yeah, let's go to BizMan app. I mean, like, she's not going to be working for that last hour, so let's just close down the business. Employees. Get mugged. There we go. Okay, we're just going to open the business 1 hour less. And it's not going to be open on... This is closed this day. Yeah, because Stephanie doesn't want... Yeah, so we're limited to when Stephanie wants to work. This is why we need more employees. We need to build leverage. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and say that's not a bad idea. Let's go back to the employment agency, and before we continue the tutorial, like I said, I think it's a very good tutorial that this game has. So that's why I've been playing through it. I just thought it was a good kind of hand-holding thing. More like ambiguous amphibian. Clap. Stephanie's in charge of everything now. But let's go ahead and check in on Stephanie, and annoyingly, let's micromanage her a little bit. I think it'd be interesting if you could take an energy drink, you know? Like, just pop some Tang. Suddenly, not Tang, you know what I mean? Yeah, Tang, why not? Get, like, purple flurp or something. Alright, so Stephanie's in here. She's making the monies, and that's... I mean, the business isn't always perfectly... like, consistent. We don't always get customers, but we always seem to generate more or less a profit. So I think it's okay. I think we're safe. We're generating a little bit of passive revenue per week by employing Stephanie. Is her name Stephanie? I completely forgot her name. Yeah, Stephanie. Stephanie Evans. It's too bad that, well, they do, actually, I take this back. They do kind of have a personality. I had been overworking one of my employees accidentally. Of course, it was an accident. I would never overwork an employee. In the first playthrough I didn't realize what was happening. But, yeah, like, they will text you and complain, like, hey, I'm gonna leave if you don't change my hours. I don't know if they just move on, too. Like, hey, I made it. See ya, you know. Bars, kind of like I did with Elgato Supermarket. Hey, Barsep, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Off to work. Good luck on the Mafia Front Simulator. It does kind of feel like that, to be fair. So we'll continue the business administration course. Oh, and I forgot to do the hiring. Where is that hiring place, anyway? Let's go back to the map. Recruitment agency. Where is that place? I need to know this. Okay, so the recruitment agency... When is that open? What time do they open at? Whoops. Can I check that from here? No. There we go. Okay, it opens in 13 hours. So first thing tomorrow morning, before we go to the business school, we'll go to the place to recruit more people. We have enough money on this loan that I think we can just survive off of that for a while. But it's cool, you know? It's like you're managing all these things. I mean, to kind of sum up right here, we're managing... Oh, crap, I forgot to change my parking spot. Where is my car, anyway? It's right there. Wait a minute, I'm paying for parking there? Jesus, just park the car somewhere and then forget that it exists. This is the business strat... Come on, guys, this is like... This is Robert Kiyosaki. It's totally legal. Oh, maybe it was from earlier in the day. Come on, guys. I'm buying income-generating assets, not liabilities. I'm not upping my lifestyle. This is a little too real. This is basically like not Gordon Ramsay. Dave Ramsey. Man, that would be a real funny mashup. This is basically Dave Ramsey, the game. Call them to recruit people for you through contacts. Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing. So can we do that? Recruit people for me, my employees. Ooh, like, can we hire some of our friends? Like, hey, kind of like you, Stephanie. We could train her skill. Has to be unassigned from any businesses. Okay, so we have to take them out of the tunnel of employment in order to train them. I'm going to pay for you to be nicer. They just, like, How do you train people? Complete the fundamentals of business administration course. Okay, we're going to go to Anderson Recruitment so that we can see if we can get somebody better than Stephanie. I don't really think that she's the best fit for this job. We could be generating a lot more revenue from it. Hey, WSS, thanks very much for coming out. Hire more, you need to train them up. That's fair. Yeah, it's sort of like all of your employees sort of seem to have their own traits. Let's see if we can find somebody else, though, to start. You know, this recruitment agent wasn't so good. Let's go to another one, see if that makes a difference. I don't know what the age difference makes. Like, what? Are they gonna die or something? We mainly want customer service, but we could have somebody do cleaning, I suppose, because as it stands, I need to come back and clean myself. Yeah, we could have somebody clean, too. Yeah, you know, let's just automate the cleaning for right now. Amount of candidates, let's just say we want... Ah, man, it does get more expensive if we want more candidates. Let's do, days to deliver. Yeah, I kind of want a cleaner ASAP because it's gonna take more of my own time. Because as it stands right now, I need to keep going back and forth to that business. The one thing I will say that we haven't totally automated about the business is I need to keep going back to it to clean it myself. Stephanie isn't going to clean the business if I'm not there. So in the meantime, while Stephanie's working at the business, I'm going to go to business school, and then at night I'm going to come back, clean the business, while I have the recruitment agency search for somebody to clean the business. This is kind of cool, though. I mean, this is real, like... I mean, I've never done this before. But, like, this is theoretically, in essence, how entrepreneurs manage their time. Like, you know, they're trying to free themselves up for, like, more highly leveraged tasks. And it's kind of interesting to just see, like, these ridiculously priced buildings at the beginning. Like, oh, geez, $1 million to own the building. But no, like, if your character builds up enough leverage at the beginning, it's kind of cool. I don't know. I think it's cool. Though I also studied I studied economics, and I find this stuff interesting. As a gamer, I find this stuff very interesting, that is to say. So Anderson Recruitment Corp is basically useless to us. We're almost out of energy. I think that we should just go back to... I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Where is my place again? Start a Ponzi scheme university in... Oh, like start one of those like hustler ad campaigns that used to be on YouTube. Like, hey, this is my Maserati. We're here in my garage. You too can own a Maserati if you pay me $500 to tell you to make exactly the same course as I made. All right, now you start one too. And then suddenly you have a lot of people with Maserati in their garage until it all breaks down. But here we are. Here we find ourselves again. In our scammy business. It does sort of have a scammy vibe about it. I don't think that's... I mean, yeah, clearly what this character is doing seems to be sleazy. But I mean, I think of it in wonderful things like... there was somebody who opened up an artisanal bread store near me. And it was a delight. Back in my hometown. And now we all have delicious bread. But the one specialty skill you need is to be able to make delicious bread. And you can't just hand that baton off to Stephanie Evans, you know? Like, you're going to need to do it yourself. And that's why real life doesn't work this way. And this is where I'm pretty sure that this game is like e-commerce, the documentary, except that it's in real life businesses reimagined. But very cool, though. Very cool. Here we go. Also, a handsome monkey. Thank you very much for the 5 months. Yeah, what is wrong with my character's arms? But we are getting positive cash flows. It's not by as much every day, but still. Okay, so Anderson Recruitment is going to call me at some point. What is it, Friday? So this is Stephanie's day off. The business is closed today, so I'm going to only lose money today. Does it give me that day-to-day? Yeah. Get mugged. Didn't really make any money. Private residences, loans, parking fees. We could also pay off our loan, but I think we're better off just keeping it for a little while we, wait a minute. Whoops. Where is it again? Oh, I ran away from it instead of toward. Again, wish I could use the car, but seeing as the amount of damage I did to it, there are enough obstacles that you have to avoid as you go throughout. Okay, Anderson, great. Okay, we got a guy. Ralph Turner, cleaning 39%, 28-year-old male, part-time high, that's fine. I need him to come for like 2 hours a night. Hire candidate. Here we go. Hire candidate. Do I need to call them? Oh, no, I don't need... Oh, wow, I can call them. I didn't realize I didn't have to go in person anymore. That is kind of cool. Wow, multiple ways of doing the same thing, and then I don't have to walk around so much. I'm learning. Chat. Chat, I'm smarter now. Let's go ahead back to my employees. Okay, so Ralph Turner, he is unassigned. Here we go. Part-time high. So part-time high means he really wants to work part-time. So I'm going to go ahead and just say Ralph Turner. Ya boy, Ralph. Cleaning station. Okay, so Ralph Turner. I don't think we need you working all day at this. Let's have him work for like 3 hours at the end of the day. Even that seems a bit excessive. Try like, but he does want to work part-time. We don't need him for that long. I'm assuming he doesn't need to clean for the entire time. Can he work after the day is over? Let's just have him in there while it's happening. Just clean at the very end. Oh no, actually we probably want him there at the beginning, because then he cleans up the last day's mess. It's funny how I'm thinking back to how my old boss, who would run her restaurant, would do this. She had all of the cleaning done in the morning, before the day. I'm already thinking this way. Okay, we're moving and grooving. Does it feel scam? It does. Why does this game feel so oddly scammy, even in just completing? I mean, even if they aren't very good mugs, it is a legitimate business, despite the fact that my uncle runs a car dealership, which does feel very scammy. It does. Hey, Pet Key Shade. Hey, thanks very much for the nice words. Happy you've enjoyed. Okay, so here we go. We've got another employee. Let's go. Well, we'll go back to our business in a couple of days when we open back up. But right now, we have to open up a fast food restaurant for some reason. Okay, so we're going to go ahead to business types. Where we go? I mean, personally, I don't think that it's time to open up a fast food restaurant. Like, we should probably have mastered the first one first. Find somebody better to work at it. Oh well, let's just keep hiring fry cooks. Now we'll hire SpongeBob SquarePants before you know it. And we need another retail space, so let's try to make this one also close to our home. It looks like the place right next to our first business is open, so let's go ahead and open that in business. Bizman. And we'll rent this one for $17 a day, too. That's not too bad. And we're going to start Yeah, I'm an expert at fast food. I'm sure we can do this. Okay, now we need another quirky fast food restaurant name. So, chat, put on your thinking hats, and let's come up with a fast food restaurant name. How about, like, 4 to 6 guys. There we go. We're open up, we need it in all caps, 4 to 6 guys. There we are. The fast food restaurant just barely avoids, that other restaurant that everyone forgot about. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and buy an industrial grill and cabinet. Where do I go for this now? I think we need to go to another appliance store. But I think, yeah, we've got to go to AJ Peterson and Son. AJ Peterson's son.
Ambi nobody expects.
Hey. Hey, Esservel. How are you doing? Thank you very much for the 22 months, Esservel. The Nut House. The Nutcracker. Yeah, we're going up, open up a theater. We're just a whole block of restaurant names that are all puns. And then people will enjoy it. We'll have like a network externality. Guests will love walking down the block and laughing at the restaurant names as they go from restaurant to restaurant, gift shop to gift shop, getting mugged, eating nuts, and enjoying themselves generally. Let's go back to A.J. Peterson and Son. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and steal a hand truck again. Thank God they added this feature to the game, because the one thing I will say is that when you're on your own, I mean, I'm streaming this and I'm explaining it as we go along, it can get a little bit repetitive as I accidentally forget to pay for everything. There we go. Although I imagine that as you build higher leverage, it gets a little bit more interesting. That was my one thing about, like, it's definitely a game that keeps me playing. Oh, dang, I got 2 industrial grills. Oh, well. Can I return one of them? Not sure if that is built into the game. Whatever. Let's go ahead and buy that. There we go. It does remember what I bought and didn't buy. Okay, that's good. Oh, well. I just have 2 grills. Silly me. I'll have to open up another restaurant. Cabinet and the industrial... one other thing I'm going to need is another cabinet. It doesn't really tell me this right now, but I'm going to need that. And I'm also going to need a cash register, which they don't have in here, and that is a shame. I hate this place. All right, and then we will just jaywalk dangerously. That is so dangerous. That looks like something that would actually happen in Manhattan, though. Oh, man. Need a car unless I make 2 trips. Yeah. Yeah, that was a little bit stupid of me. Let's go ahead and place this right. Let's make it a little bit different from our first shop. We'll have like a somewhat off-centered thing. Ooh, you gotta... No, this is just inefficient. Oh, whatever. We'll make it inefficient. Make it special for you. You gotta come to the back. I don't really like this store arrangement because there is a store near me where they have this arrangement, and it's very confrontational when you walk in the store. It was terrifying to shop in this place. Like, I was like, do you have any socks? They're like, no, we don't have them. Get out. And I was, oh, Jesus Christ. Very scary place to shop. I just wanted socks. I thought I was going to die, chat. Cabinet with drawers. Let's go ahead and do this. I got doinked. Yeah, I'm calling my lawyer. I bet you that my uncle does have a lawyer. Now you just jump in front of the car. You jump so that you don't really get messed up. And then you engage in petty lawsuits. I don't know if that's going to be in some sort of expansion DLC like Big Ambitions, Litigation Edition. It has somewhat of a ring to it. It is equally seemingly sleazy to what we've already seen. I wonder if they had intended for... Yeah, of course they intended. Nobody else wears... What do they call that? Like a double... Like, what is it? A double lapel or a double-breasted suit? That is objectively a gangster piece of clothing. You are like the Wolf of Wall Street. I did it again. I bought 2 cash registers. Idiot. My God. I know I'll get use out of them, though. I know I will. Here we go. Yeah, but I mean, it brings me back. My boss used to do stuff like this. She wasn't like a very large or strong woman, but she was tough, you know, and she would hire all of these huge men to just lift everything for her. So you'd have all of it. She would be like giving out orders and pointing at things. And she was really nice. If she ever watches this, she's never going to watch this. What was I going to say? But yeah, no, like, you learn a little bit from your bosses. Like, okay, this is how capitalism works. All right. You know, very, like, funny to think back upon as a gamer now, as I am. Here we go. P. Here we go. Restaurant. Okay, so I guess we'll save that other cash register if we decide to start another business. I think we'll just stop at 2, though, and do a really good job with these ones. Though this kind of make you think, like, I haven't gotten much further in this. To what extent are we going to be mastering our business? And to what extent are we going to be, like, just making more of them at random, competing with ourselves, and just... It just gets worse and worse as we go. Okay, so as it turns out, Metro Wholesale sells everything. Let's also go to Anderson Recruitment Agency, and we will call them because... Oh, no, it's not their business hours, because we're going to need a fry cook. I certainly can't do this myself. Yeah, if you got fired. I'm sorry you got fired. My streams are free for... My streams are always free. Who has not free streams? Oh, you mean like people who do Patreon streams, kinds of things like that? I don't understand that. Isn't that like if they're making you a card or something? I don't have time to make people cards. You know what I mean? Well, some of those are like artists and things like that. Oh, subs only chat. Nah. I think we have, what do we have, unfollow only chat to keep out the riffraff. I don't really support that. The riffraff. The one I can get behind is people who have like 10-minute, because sometimes people do get raided by like horrible troglodytes. She hired lots of large men. No, I was like a very thin, tall kid. I was a very fast walker, which is why I was useful as like as a bus boy. No, I really can't gain any weight. Though there were very large men always around me in this place that I worked. Like, I pretty much saw eye to eye with them, but they were about, like, twice as wide as me. But it was useful because I could fit in and out of places very well. So I could, like, lithely step and place beverages into... It was kind of a useless skill. I'm very good at running away. But, yeah, that's exactly the way it's been throughout the rest of life. So we aren't making any money. We're paying rent on all these places. We are... I am actually dangerously low on money. But the thing is that I haven't started running the food restaurant on my own. And also, that was a horrible first hire, Stephanie. We really should try to hire someone else. It's 8 a.m. Is the recruitment agency open yet? Okay, here we go. Select business. We know 4 to 6 guys. We need somebody for customer service. And let's get, like, 2 candidates because I would rather spend $500 and hopefully get the right candidate right now rather than, you know, really mess it up. Okay, here we go. 4 to 6 guys is going to get their first fry cook. And then we'll also need to hire a cleaner for them, too. And it is Saturday. We're going to lose even more money. And I'm starting to feel really bad. We're running out of money. And I run 2 businesses that I'm just barely keeping open and where the employees don't really want to work. But it is good to have some element of tension in this American story. Up by the bootstraps, massively abusing financial leverage. What a great game, folks. Yeah, we do need some burgers. Burgers, burgers, burgers. The restaurant. Let's go ahead and steal a hand truck again because this is allowed. Honestly, I think adding the hand truck into the game, great idea. Let's get 2... Well, we'll get 3 things of burgers. Because they won't know. They won't know that I... These burgers were not refrigerated, guys. These are basically nuclear burgers. All right, hang on a second. Are we going the right way? I got to make sure I got this set as a destination. Yeah, there we go. Now, the one nice thing, though, is that once we get their businesses running and we've got all of this crap set up, it's not going to take that much more walking around in order to get this stuff done. Like, right now, I'm personally delivering burgers, running past traffic, jaywalking. It's very dangerous. I'm breaking many laws just in order to get this ship off the ground. Soon, maybe it won't be that bad. Also, Cream, thank you very much for the sub. I do appreciate that. Okay, hang on a second. Here we go. Okay, so let's bring in the burgers. And then we will open up the business. Oh, we forgot the paper bags. Oh, idiot. Now this is going to cost me a whole other day. I'm just going to...
2 businesses now, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's what the media calls a serial entrepreneur.
The media.
Very nice work.
Oh, now you're talking about the
Get
media,
back to
Uncle
it,
Fred.
And I'll catch up with you later, kid.
Oh, wait a minute. Where did my burgers go? Oh, no, they went on the other grill. This is so suspicious. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go back to my other store. Now I can use one store to store the other store's stuff. That was a sentence. Soda can, paper bag. Okay, so great. So I can get the paper bags out of the other business and then bring them back. So I don't have to go all the way back there. Cash register is out of paper bag. God forbid. Hang on a second. There we go. Paper bag is in stock, baby. Phew. Sheesh. All right, average daily income, negative $517. Schedule. Oh, we just got to open it. Okay, we'll try to open this one every single day of the week. If we can. Oh no, we accidentally have another cash register. Are people just able to... Whoops-a-daisy. Hang on a second. Oh, we just... Okay, we could pack that. Yeah, that's what I wanted. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to work here because no one else is. All right, let's see. Hello, welcome to 4 to 6, guys. There's... Oh, Jesus Christ, they really are hungry. Stop eating just all over the place. There they go. Now, I mean, I have fully automated my first business. You know, I got somebody cleaning it, hopefully. As long as they don't complain or steal anything, I'm just going to stay here and nonchalantly do all of this. But I bet you I'm going to make a lot of money from this business, because if you run something yourself, you know, that's the best way to do it. You just do all of the jobs at your own business, or you hire your family to do it for you. You keep it in the family. Monopolistic, you know. Do they want us to sit on the floor? Who cares? People are hungry. We'll just say that it's some new hipster trend. You don't even get any food at the end of the restaurant. It's an ugly building and you leave. That's it. People love it. Great reviews on Yelp that we paid for, begging other people to pay us for that. $150 per business. This might actually take a little while. Give me a second. Yeah, because she's not working there. So that's the problem. Anyway, let's take a day or two. I'm going to work at the fast food place on my own until the weekend is over. We had a lot of time go by. Fortunately, I had a lot of food in the fridge, so I could just, I didn't have to think too much about food shopping. But yeah, I'm managing like my own needs, my own personal needs. Can you believe it? And then we'll wake up like 24 minutes before the burger time. So how much money did we make yesterday from selling our own burgers? $11.70. Holy cow. But that is despite a massive business loss. So, I mean, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, we're almost out of food. Let's get going. Yeah. Assigning myself. We open in 5 minutes. Welcome to McSpanky's, home of the burger. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the name of this place. Jesus. Look at them come in. Jesus Christ, these fat burger people. Oh my God. Wow. Well, we're going to run out. Jesus, hang on a second. We really are going to run out. Do we have any more burger? Yeah, we got 100 more there. Okay. Unassign myself. No, please don't leave. I'm just getting more burgers from the back. They're not refrigerated. Please stay. You look voluminous, and like you could maybe eat a few. You'll love them. You'll love them. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we got a message from Anderson Recruitment. Okay, so we got the, Oh, great. This person wants full-time. I might even be able to hire both of them. Yes, I think I can hire both Martin and Bethany. Bethany, yeah, she's a part-time and she's $24, so she's a little bit pickier than Martin, who wants full-time, but doesn't want as much money. How come we just negotiate a salary? Isn't it like you set one? Your business or work? Yeah. Well, I don't know if we have taxes in the game. I think that would be extra 5 head, but it would be interesting if they did that on it. Okay, so Bethany and Martin, we're going to go ahead and configure them. Take the default uniform at 4 to 6 guys. Let's do Martin's schedule first, Because I just spent the whole day doing burgers. And ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, Martin's going to be there. It currently says 56 hours a week. Can I give him a schedule that assigns him to not the full 7 days? What if I had Bethany do... So she's doing that day. What if I had Bethany do... Does that change his schedule for all of the days? Shared schedule for all days. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hang on a second. I have to reconfigure this a little bit more. Okay, so Bethany is going to be working on the weekends. And then Martin's going to be working during the week. So if we go ahead and just get rid of that. So she's working nothing, but now he's working too much. Shared schedule for all days. So now we take off that day for Martin. Good, now he's working only 48 hours. Okay, he's living again. He's going out on the weekends. Bethany is working on the weekends. But she's having a great... She's living her best. She's starting her, e-commerce business during the week. Now, is she happy with 16 hours a week? Let's go back to my employees. Good, she's happy. He's happy. Good. That's the schedule. Close. Chat, I am a free man. There she is. I am unassigning myself. I have ascended to free time. You can thank me later. Also, getting a little raid from Lucky Marine Games. Hey, hope you guys had a good stream. What were you playing? Thank you very much. You should check this out. This is a great game. If you're coming in from Lucky Marine Games, thanks for joining us. And I hope you guys had a good stream. What were you guys playing? No, this is 4 to 6 Guys. We have the mug shop called Get Mugged, and then 4 to 6 Guys, the burger restaurant. Let's see. The cash register is out of paper bags. So yeah, now pretty much my life is I never have to interact with people anymore because everyone hates interacting with people for some reason. Fair. A lot of jobs you get a lot of abuse from people. There's a lot of them out there. So pretty much my job is just to supply the restaurants. The restaurant and the mug store. Let's not forget about the mug store, the essential gift shop, with supplies that they need for their incredible businesses. And let's not forget, just glide across traffic, which is my other job here. Oh no, unfortunately, I get so mixed up between these stores. AJ Peterson and Son, they sell the burgers, right? And then we're also going to the wholesale place. Where's the wholesale shop? Wholesale. Wholesale. Appliance store. Nope. Not recruitment agency, not retail. I want to know about... Not really office supply. Wholesale. There we go. Where was it again? We got to go to 2 Fifth Avenue, Metro Wholesale. That's the location of the paper bags. And also AJ Peterson and Son. We can't ever forget. Never forget AJ Peterson and Son. Wait a minute. Oh no, that was the place with the grills. We go to Metro Wholesale because of course I trust a place called Metro Wholesale to supply edibles. I mean burgers, chat. I mean burgers. Haha. That was kind of funny. 4 to 6 equals -2 guys. Oh, shut up. Do I need to write it out? It was unclear, so... We, two guys have to leave whenever someone enters. So there's just a bunch of women and 4 minus 6 guys. Don't get testy with me now. Oh no, it opens in 17 hours. Alright, well now I'm going to show you one of the amazing features of this game. We can just sleep on a bench, but only for 4-hour increments. We're just going to do it. Because why not? Well, we're almost out of paper bags. God forbid. What do I have against the car? No, if I got in the car, then I'd just be parking and reparking the car, and I'd hate myself. I'm generating only $11.50 because Stephanie can't go to work. We should fire her. Do we have to have some sort of, severance fee? We need to go find someone new. I hate her. Now, see, chat, this is the other side of owning a business, is that now you have to deal with people's needs. Despite the fact that you don't have to deal individually with the customers, you thought that your life was hard, having to answer a phone and talk to a person, you know? Working in customer service. No. No, actually, working in customer service. Come to think of it, I actually like the places. I would do it as like a substitute for therapy. Calling one of these places with great customer service. You know, let's see how many of these boxes I can stack up. Oh no, I can't. Not really that many. I don't need quite that many burgers. Let's get more paper bags. Here we go. That math checks out all right. Okay, now it's a Monday. Both businesses are running. I'm slammed. I'm slizzard. I'm slooshed. I mean, when I can just conveniently steal everyone's hand truck. Why would I ever get in that death trap of a car? I keep getting parking tickets. The police are coming after me. Is this the right block? No, unfortunately, I'm 2 blocks over. Oh, no, I dropped it. There we go. Whatever, there we go. Okay, take it again. Wholesale. Oh, like we're selling holes? No. Shia LaBeouf and Stanley Elnats will be nowhere near this playthrough. I personally think it would be interesting if you could open up a ring of organized crime. I mean, it does have the, like, original GTA-style visuals, you know what I mean? Okay, so it's almost 8 a.m. Everyone get to work. I'm the boss. I've been working all night. I'm addicted to working. Wait a second. There's still plenty of paper bags in 4 to 6 guys. Liar. Oh, no, it's the wrong cash register. Never mind. I fooled myself again. Oh, that's great. So I could get the burgers back. I put the burgers there. I remove that content. Hang on a second. So I right-click this. Oh, and then I can pack it. That's nice, so that I could keep putting things in places. Hang on a second. I don't really know why this happened. Let me just get rid of the paper bags and then try putting them back in. No, it's not out of paper bag. Close cardboard. I don't know why I'm getting that message still.
Big Pog.
Right, I don't really know what's going on here. This is stupid. Whatever. I need to hire someone to clean. Also, Elite Wraith, thank you very much for the 7 months. Do appreciate it. Yeah, that's fair. I did sleep on a bench all night. I'm tired of delivering paper bags to places that sell paper bags. I mean, now I'm basically delivery boy. Like I said, let's go ahead and check on our economy now, though. I mean, we are the aspiring entrepreneur running 2 businesses. Get Mugged is actually losing us money, though. We need to up those numbers. The loans are negative $71. The private residences. So it's really just our loans and our private residence. Does it say? No, this is the net revenue of the business. So we have minus rent and add it. Yeah, minus salaries and add on sales. Okay, so that's the positive and negative. How clean is it in here? Let's see. Make sure that that guy is doing his job. Okay, he is doing his job. Well done. Whatever your name is. So we need $150 a day. I'm also going to seek a replacement for her because she's just not working that much. Now, chat, we have reached an impasse. I'm going to go back to my house and eat food because now that I'm so important and I own so many businesses, I need to take the time to relax, think over my options, and, you know, try to find better people who I can pay less. That's basically the capitalism simulator, right? Postmate simulator. Yeah, we do Twitch. Okay, here we go. What do I do? Time is ticking. It's 10:15. It's 10:16. My God, the minutes pass. $150 per business per day. And for some reason, I don't know why this bug is here. I might have to just save and then reload the game. Give me a second. I've got to double check this. Oh, I could put the cash register in the car. Nah, I'll put it in my house as a reminder that I'm a businessman. But that's a good idea. Or I could sell it. That's true. Fair. Okay, you know what? I'll take you up on that. Let's pack that. And then, yeah, I'll sell it. Why not? That's not bad. Get $450 back. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, cash is a little bit tight right now. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do. Oh no, the auto tow service. I had almost been towed. Oh no, we might be towing others. Wow, very cool. So I'm thinking. Again, I want to automate every single thing. So let's hire a cleaning person for 4 to 6 guys. We're not going to be too picky here. But again, I don't really want to mess this up, so let's make sure we get 2 candidates. Because we want somebody who can go part-time. Actually, it's fine. I'll just settle for 1. I'll do that. Okay, so that's the cleaning person on call to 6 guys. 4 to 6 guys. And then a new campaign. We need somebody better for Get Mugged. And we need somebody better in customer service. Like, just her trait wasn't very good. I'm willing to look up, let's just do 1 because we could always do the campaign again if we don't manage to find the person. And it's not that urgent because it's only Monday. And then we could fire Stephanie at the end of the week. Sorry, Stephanie. You're too picky. We can't use you anymore. You're destroying the business and I'm being eaten out of house and home. I'm going to be eating at my own restaurant. I'm going to be eating at 4 to 6 guys before you know it. Dangerous. Dangerous. Can I take the mop out of one place and use it in the other? That would be so scammy of me. This mop belongs in the other restaurant? Heathen? Auto-towed service? Yeah, there's something like equally scuffed, 5-head, capitalist, and just like kind of like philosophical and yeah, just overall cursed about this game. I don't know, like I'm digging its vibe somehow, although it does feel like a lot of assets just thrown together. I kind of love it. It's amazing. Like this is one of the greatest asset dumps I have ever seen in a game, and it so perfectly fits the vibe of this game too. I'll say one thing is that the sounds in this game are very good. It is satisfying to play. Listen to that ching, you know. That's good. That's good time. Oh my god, I would be dead if I had done that. Wow. Here comes the mop. Watch out. Can we steal? We can't really steal. I guess that would be a whole new mechanic. I think it'd be interesting if people could mod the game. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, we will place this boy back here. There we go. Take a mop, and you gotta clean this dirty man. So we just hire people who just, they really need diaper training. They can't wipe. Yeah, that was the one disadvantage in this hire. There we go. We will discard that. So I am going to do that. Other thing that we can do is to paint the floors and the walls. So what do we have? $3,100 left. I don't foresee any major bills coming this way. Let's just make sure that we complete the next goal, though, before we go much further. I cannot find a place to sit down. Despair. Despair. This would have been a great place to open in 2020. You know, when nobody could sit down by regulations either. Like, sorry, we don't have any chairs. Secretly, we just didn't have any money, but now we made it takeout. I think I'm going to use the day to just catch up on sleep, don't you think? Yeah, let's see. Let's try to get a little closer to that 150 per day. Or really, what else was I going to do? The one thing that we haven't had yet, though, is happiness hasn't gone down. We aren't even, I mean, I know we've been sitting here for almost 2 hours now playing the game. But, yeah, like, we need to play more video games to feel happier. That is honestly a thing in this game. That exists. Guess I'll go till the beginning of the next day. Why did I make only $14.57? Usually it should be way more. Hang on a second. It could be because I have so many employees. Kind of view. Why is Get Mugged making so little money? Ongoing expenses, salaries. Oh, it could be just the salaries that are so expensive. Yeah, you know what? I think it's get mugged. Cheap gift. We really aren't selling that much. How much are we paying each of these people? Bethany Martin. You know, I could fire Bethany and Stephanie because they're asking. Well, Stephanie's pretty good. Though we don't like Stephanie because she doesn't want to work the right amount of hours. Ralph, he might be kind of useless, though, too. You know what? Maybe Ralph is kind of useless. Yeah. $18 an hour just to clean, like that cuts into our profits so much right now. And if I do need to do it to get to the next goal, then let's go ahead and just sit this one out. Yeah. Either that or I've got to train these people because they're just turning away every single person who comes to our businesses. That really stinks. I'm going to have to let somebody go. I'm going to have to pull more hours myself. Oh, the prices? What, raise the prices? Hang on a second. Well, yeah, let's make sure that every place has all the goods that they need. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and do some management. This wasn't as hard for me before. I don't know why it's suddenly become hard for me. Okay, there we go, chat. $409.06. We did it. Here comes my damn uncle again.
They must be shocked to see what's happening.
No, I had to run all of the businesses myself while I paid for people to attend HR conferences so that they wouldn't slap my customers anymore. Okay, so now we enter the vast and dystopian world of keeping up with the Joneses. Now that we finally have barely managed to keep our head above water, we don't have any net worth, we just have a lot of cash flow, barely, because I work myself to the bone every day. It's time to start impressing other people with my things. So let's go ahead because I'm feeling sad and depressed inside. So we'll go eat the last of the food in the fridge, and then we'll come back and play video games. Oh my god, every moment of my existence is pain. Yeah, I could put on the double-breasted suit now. I think I could own it. I'm not in this Silicon Valley, Florida man combo. But what do we have to do now? Desk, chair, and a computer from IKA BOHAG, which it's not IKEA. Okay, now I will take we're gonna go on another scuffed car ride, chat. I don't know why playing this game makes me so angry. I mean, I'm enjoying the anger thoroughly. Place the desk in the apartment and attach chair and computer to it. Attach the chair to the desk. I'm just going to go right through this traffic. This is fine. I wonder if I can just drive on the sidewalk and that's all right. Let's try it out. Yeah, I wonder if they'll remove that from the final game. All right. Okay, there we go. I'm at IKA BOHAG. Not based on any real-life chain with yellow and blue lettering. I wonder what BOHAG means. We do have legal free parking, though. Opening in only 1 hour. Now, I will admit this has been me in the past. I've waited outside of IKEA like a tiger waiting to pounce upon prey. You know? You gotta get that optimal parking spot when you're getting your lineup so that you can get your stupid pillow from IKA BOHAG. Oh, we can go all the way into their lot? Wish I'd known that. Wonder if we're gonna... Cannon. Can we get a hand truck? Can you imagine if they could get hand trucks at IKEA? Jesus. If only they had the arrows that make it... Chat. What will they add next that I'm about to say? Now, my favorite comment that I'd ever heard about... I personally like IKEA, but I was chatting with somebody who didn't like it. And he said, he thinks we're all being led to hell by those arrows. And I thought that was very funny. Can we go to the fake plant section? This is so funny. This game has this is so cursed. There's a real recreation of IKEA with people walking through it exactly the same way like zombies as they do in real life. I love IKEA. My God, it's exactly the same everywhere. Desk, chair, and a computer from... Okay, here we go. Desk. I guess we got to go to the... And they have all the displays where, look, we're even in the kitchen section. This is awful. Oh no, we're gonna run out of burger again. Then we won't have any money. I can't even afford these desks. Okay, here we go. Gamer desk. Oh, I can't. Well, whatever. I'm buying it anyway, I guess. Oh, you know what I should do? No, I get one of these flatbeds. No, this is all wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like real IKEA, except that one of the wheels isn't, like, slightly falling off. I'll get my gamer e-girl head. All that I'm missing now is my cat girl headset. And yeah, let's just buy a computer with the last of my money because my depression is setting in. Here we go. Okay, great. Gamer chair, computer, and office desk. Because that's all that you need. I just won't hear the sound. Here we go. Wu-Tang. Check me out. Do they have meatball? Honestly, do they? Let's just go check. Just go back and check. This is so Dead Rising at the same time. I love this. I've never seen a game loosely based off of a Swedish furniture store. I mean, it's not. It's obviously not. It's IKA BOHAG. This is so funny. I love it. Man, it really makes me want to go back to IKEA. Look, you always wonder what's behind those one-way mirrors at IKEA. It's like actual Swedish people watching us. I did. I went to IKEA when I was in Stockholm. And let me tell you, it was exactly the same. It was exactly the same. $1 ice cream, except you paid in kronas, SEK. It's a great place. I'll say this, though. Swedish food, not bad. Not bad. I didn't expect great food when I went to Sweden. They had, everything was like briny of the ocean. I'd do it again. I'd do it again. Okay, there we go. Oh, can you even steal the cart? Here I go. Here I go. Nope. There we go. I'm just going to leave that out on the street. I think that the whole world could basically just be a huge IKEA that we're walking around in. And everyone's cars are just more advanced carts at IKEA. That's how much I like that place. There we go. Oh, how conveniently close I live to an IKEA. If only this were the case in real life. Oh, dang. There we go. I didn't damage the car. My Hansa Mimic. There we are. Okay, it's legal. Alright, so let's go. Hang on a second. Whoops, I didn't mean to get into the cart. Never mind. Okay, we can get out the hand truck, and then we'll take out these three. Fortunately, I did have that in my back seat. Nice. Good. Good for me. You know, it occurs to me now that I could get a better apartment, but why would I need one of those when I have a bed, which is literally all that I need? Okay, let me just put this sad gamer desk. Here we go. Sad gamer desk. Well, we don't want to get glare. We want to minimize shit. Nah, I'm just going to put it in front of the windows, because why not? Can't have any chicks over this house. Yeah, I game in here. Here we go. I'm going to start my influencer career to make my office cooler. Yeah, I game in here. But that's not all that I do in here. Here we go. Oh, I could put it slightly slanty, boy. Gamer. Here we are. What is wrong? Do I not have it plugged in? There is a chair, idiot. Play video games for at least 1 hour. Man, what a weird... Hang on a second. Why is this not allowed? Oh, it has to be pushed in. Okay, never mind. For at least 1 hour. Okay, so my happiness is low. 25% happy. Yes, because this is directly correlated. Oh, do I have to do it again? Okay, let's just spend the entire day playing video games. You know, chat, the one thing I will say about video games... Wait, oh god, we're out of burgers. Is that it's fun. It is like injecting... Here we go.
Hey, kid.
Hey,
I
kid.
talked with a good friend yesterday.
It's like injecting
His name is
burgers
Gary.
directly
He
into my
owns a
veins.
drive-in wholesale store down in the industrial area.
Sell stuff in big
They sell
chunks, but
stuff
also a
in
lot
big
cheaper.
chunks, but a lot cheaper.
Oh.
You should bring a car. It's too
Thank
far
God
to
everything's
walk.
getting cheaper, because I've almost run out of patience. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on a second. I gotta gather my thoughts. I feel so exhausted from running these businesses. Okay, so I've pretty much reached the end of what I know of the tutorial. Oh, we are losing money again because I didn't run my business today. Again, I really didn't perfectly automate this. Like, we are running dangerously low on money right now. It was somehow laughably easy because the one thing that I failed to figure out is if you run a store yourself, you make a lot more money than if you hire somebody out to do it. So I really think I went straight to automation a bit too fast here. Like, there is more benefit in just running a business yourself and going through the motions. So I think unlike my last save file, I may actually run out of money here. But let's just continue on with Uncle Fred's bizarre wishes, because I think that it is good fun. And like Chad has said, I think that Uncle Fred is kind of carrying this game along. One thing I'll also say, just like overall summation, I do feel like that this game has like a vast world to explore, but it does sometimes feel soulless. But I kind of like that. I feel like I don't want the game to have a soul, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I like it. It feels cursed and shady in some ways, but like endearingly much so. I don't really have the words to describe it, but yeah, I feel like that it is clearly evident to anyone watching this that it is what it is, you know. Okay, how come I have to play so many video games in order to feel happy? That is kind of like real life, you know, like you become addicted. Although then usually it for me anyway, my gaming addiction is followed by catharsis, during which I go out into pursuits of self-development, like running across the street and not getting hit by a car, you know, stuff like running. Wouldn't that be interesting? But I think that this game is doing a lot of stuff like existentially as a game does. Games are kind of microcosmic for life, I've always thought, and I think that this game, I mean, maybe like flat out is just about life. Hey, I was in line first. Why am I getting Darwinistic and competitive about basic things like... It's odd, though. I'm having thoughts that I have in my everyday life, like, why did you cut me off in line to buy eggs? You don't want to go buy me at the grocery store, is what I've been trying to say. Okay, let's fill the fridge with food, and then let's just climactically go bankrupt to end this playthrough. I think that would be a good time. Or we'll work maybe one more day, because I don't want to totally go bankrupt. Although I am curious what happens when I go bankrupt. No, you know, let's not run the business anyway. Let's just lose and figure out what happens then. Will Uncle Fred try to bail us out? Will he be like, hey, kid, I have a gun, too? Like, wouldn't that be a crazy spin of events? Like, oh, Jesus Christ, Uncle Fred, like, and I've got some henchmen here. And then he sends you to an alleyway. I think this game would do well with Chicago alleyways. And then suddenly you're a gangster, and then you're on the run, and then the cops come out, and they keep bringing out... This would be so... Look, there's already closed off roads. I'm just saying they could add it. It's a wacky idea. What if you just a game ended and you just had to fight everyone? I mean, why would there be a purple car over there? Someone's up to no good. Hang on a second. Yeah, see, I'm already in a shady warehouse. Here I am.
Nice little shop he's got there, huh? You should be able to find just about any product you need right there.
Oh,
in that
Jesus.
shop. But let's get back to your business again, because you still have a lot to learn, kiddo. Things are going great. Oh,
no.
yeah. But
no, they're not.
A lot of potential customers out there who never heard about your stores.
He's got
so
Soylent Green in here.
Marketing.
This is a scam. This is... How did they... Why did they design this game world? This is such a silly game world. It's so goofy. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh yeah, we need burgers. Hang on a second. I do need to go back in there for just a second. I don't want to just utterly destroy my business. Okay, hang on a second. I'm running out of money. Let's just... Alright, give me the burgers. Give me the burgers. Let me go through the dystopian purgatorial store. And then I'll come back, run your marketing campaign, and then I'm going to be introduced to the seamy underbelly of the world of organized crime that is probably still to be encountered by me in this game. How did I get to the end of that sentence? I don't know. But, yeah, let's go back home. I gotta say, though, like, you know, I know that this game feels a little bit like... I don't know what it is, like corporate in its assets? There's a lot here. Like, I had kind of had that thought, but... This game could be the GOAT. Like, this could be my favorite indie game of the year. McCain's eMarket. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, let's just see what happens when we destroy the car. I promise I'll try to destroy the car for the end of the stream. You know, it won't end well. I have 1,000 burgers in the back of my car with your name on them. You're gonna market something for me. Now I do need the car. I'm on the loose. Why are there ambulances in the game world? Why does everyone own a sports car? What is that? Jesus. Do you think you'll need to, like, pay alimony at the end of this game? I can just kind of feel it coming. Something bad is going to happen to our character. Like, he's going to try keeping up with the Joneses, and then he's going to try to get, like, a rich trophy wife or something like that. And then he's going to realize that he never should have opened the businesses in the first place. And then he's going to go to jail. You know? Like, it has such an arc to it. I can already feel it. Is it playing K-pop? Yeah, this is basically K-pop. Right, it is legal, but it is priced. Man, there's even K-pop, and there's more Luca's Pizza. I can already feel the depression and therapy coming on from this. Oh no, 40 hours! Jesus, we won't have any money left by then. Alright, let's go back to 4 to 6, guys. You know, I'm gonna stock the burgers, I'll work a day, and then I'm gonna go bankrupt, and then I'm gonna crash my car. I think that would be a great way to, like, just basically end it. End it. Oh my god. Hey, so what do you think of the game, guys? You liking this game? It's too real. It's too real. I want to play normal games again. Just gradually doing damage. It's okay, I have the car as collateral. I only lost 3% of its HP. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, I lost the hand truck. Oh well. Let's go in here. 1,000 burgers, though. I wish I had known about that wholesale place before. So what happens to the other burgers? Here we go. What day is it? It's Saturday, day 20. Oh, no. We got to get back in there with that lazy woman. Get back out of there. Oh, no. Wait a second. Why am I... There we go. You can hold down a button to walk instead. Okay. I'm working. La, 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 la. Mugs. Buy all the mugs. Why is there so much mug demand in this city? Yeah, the car detailing is nice. Little things like that. I know I said that I made them sound kind of generic or something like that. But I also realized since some of these stores spawned in differently, some of this world seems to be randomly generated. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'd have to keep checking, but I mean, it was different on my second playthrough, I think. Which I certainly didn't expect. Oh, wait a minute. Or is it? Or did I just live in a... That being said, chat, it is different than the first time I played. I swear. It must be. Okay, let's see if I'm not totally screwed. Oh, my God. 25% happy. Yeah, we'll do that. Gotta be like some sort of cost. Oh, God, we're losing even more money because Stephanie wouldn't work. Jesus, I haven't even slept and now it's midnight. This game is getting honestly real. This is run. I have to stop playing. I have no will to live anymore. I just want to play video games. I have only $975 left. I'm gonna have to move back in with my uncle. All right, there we go. All right, now I run the mug store, so the 4 to 6 guys is open. Good. It's dirty, but, you know, it'll do. We fired the man who worked there. Thank God I can work again today. Time machine. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. Maybe I'll have to revise my review. I'm too, we're out of burgers. I'm too exhausted to move. I thought this would end well. I thought that the game was easy. And now suddenly I'm struggling. It is partly streamer blindness, to be fair. I'm getting heated. You know, it makes you think, like, should I give it all up? Although now I have this massive loan that I've taken out. Let's see what happens with the marketing campaign, and then I think I'm just going to end... Oh, no, there we go. $561. This is the benefit of being a highly leveraged entrepreneur, is that when it does go well, it goes really well. And when it goes poorly, it feels like the whole world is ending around you. All right, here we go. And this is why most people just work normal jobs. And it's better for everyone's mental health. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and... What time is McCain's eMarketing open at? Okay, we're here at McCain's eMarketing. Nearby the obelisk, where the Egyptian tomb is. I don't know why that's there. There we go, McCain's eMarketing. All right, help, I have a sketchy uncle and I need some therapy. Welcome to eMarketing. Where are we type of okay, so let's advertise 4 to 6 guys. Because I feel like that's a very catchy name. Small boy internet campaign, $100. Oh no, only $100 a day. Let's do medium. $250. Okay, yeah, let's take a risk. Why not? Can we help you with something else? Nope, that's it.
Beautiful. Hey, make sure you keep
Thanks,
the
sketchy
popularity
uncle.
very high for all your businesses.
Yes, wouldn't want the
Sometimes you might have
popularity to
spend
fall.
more money on marketing to get the same results as you got before, because the market changes every day.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
By the way, I'm planning to visit my home, my vacation home in Costa del Sol. But when I get back, this is what I hope to see, that you've increased your daily income. It's time to take your empire to the next level.
Okay,
But
so basically,
more money first.
Yeah. I don't really know how much left there is to the tutorial. I do feel like it gets harder and harder here. So I just want to go ahead and test out some of the graphics in the game. So I'm just going to plow directly into this building. There we go. There we go. The graphics are working really well. Because I feel like I don't have the will. I simply do. I don't have the will to run 2 businesses with unwilling employees, and I'm going crazy. There we go. Everything is fine. How is your car okay? Man. I'm just gonna try to get rid of this car. I'm tired of paying for parking tickets and going to IKEA. My life, after all, was art. Oh no, I have 4% left. I will just keep ramming directly into this wall. There we go, I'm at 0% in the car. I think I'm just gonna park that now. Wow, that looks great. Okay, so... Well, I answered my own question, you know? I could sell the car for $330. I think that the cost of the materials must be worth at least a little bit more than that, though then again, we are paying for disposal. So there is that. But yeah, I mean... Let's go home and run our business. Just run away from the car. I'll just run away from my own car, and that's fine. Oh, look, here we are in what appears to be Columbus Circle, or something loosely based off of it. I'm just going to run home. I'll go there. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is to say, I feel like most of the emphasis here has been placed on running a business without too much fat on a lot of the rest of the stuff. But there is a lot of other cool, like, world-building stuff, too. I mean, I can run away from my car. I don't have to pay for car insurance. Though I guess they didn't want to add too much, like, overhead into the game. That might be kind of silly. You know, you damage your car, then you have an insurance claim and stuff like that. But it does feel like that this game could go in that direction. I wonder where they'll take it with all of the like early access stuff. Another thing that I obviously didn't get to is I think I've only just scratched the surface here. You seem to be able to buy real estate and then bigger businesses and just like out-compete things. Like there are pizza stores on the block that we just never got to. So I wanted to do a stream that was just sort of like kind of holding your hand and getting into it. I know I'm going to have to do a lot of employee juggling if I really want to get my businesses optimized, which I just got some bad hires. I'd probably spend a lot of time grinding here. The one thing I do find is it could get a little bit grindy and just like running the businesses, but it's a game that seems to be worth grinding to me. I don't know. I think it could lead to a lot of really interesting YouTube videos, so I think I might end up doing something here. I'm curious if people will enjoy it. And I don't know. I think enough people showed up to this stream that I think it is clearly an interesting game. I'm also kind of curious to see where like the social aspect is in the game. Like, how is it like The Sims, you know, in that kind of way? But yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, did we get a message from the city? Oh, God. We are ready to inform you that your vehicle has been found illegally parked. Oh, God. Now we're getting charged $100 a day for our car getting towed. I like the kind of scuffed picture of the Statue of Liberty. Anyway, big ambitions. Really, really cool game. Probably one of the most interesting concepts that I've seen in years. There have been, I mean, at least in the simulation tycoon game genre. So I wanted to check that out with you guys for today. But I think I am going to leave a bookmark in it there. Thanks for checking this out with me.